4/3/2025. Still alive. So anyway, March 21st, I went and had my aortic heart valve replaced. And we're going to talk about whiplash from surgery. Okay, I'm a relocated Atlas, seized out of seizures, and I haven't had any seizure action since I relocated my axis. And relocation will bring on the seizures. So that's just the way it is. But the little trip to the hospital, getting this little job done, surgery whiplash. Yeah, they ripped my neck all back, destroyed my alignment, banged on my atlas a little bit, gave me a nice little nosebleed. And, well, spent 4 days in the hospital, blowing on the tubes, spitting out all the excess blood in your abdomen, clearing it all out. Get back home finally. My back dislocated. I'm up there doing all that blowing and stuff, and I can't even stand up straight. I've got like a dislocated T2, dislocated T3. It's hung up in there, and I'm losing about 15-20% of my air volume because I can't even take a full breath of air. So I get home, get into my chair. I got home Tuesday afternoon, and I got in that chair over there. That's where I do a lot of stretching because I can actually work on my back, and my back's where my growth is. I'm in growth kyphosis. I'm straight. I don't look like all you other people. Well, I also had to put my neck back in. I'm not sure why I zoomed, but apparently I zoomed. But I'm going to continue on the video because I've already started. So they threw my neck all out, hyperextended it, and it was way out. And I was trying to put it back in the hospital, but I didn't have no way to do it. My arms was too messed up to apply any pulling or do anything with it. Get back home here, and I can finally get my hand behind my head. So I got my atlas back in. I got my back unlocked and pretty much going back to where it needed to go. It had to work its way on back up. Took a couple days. Had my atlas back in by Thursday night, which is pretty much 7 days. Come around Friday morning, everything's all right, except I start getting a headache. A little more headache in the afternoon, a little more headache in the evening. Had headache all night, got up next morning, same thing, wasn't feeling very good. Of course, I wasn't feeling very good from being in the surgery and all that, but yeah, and then I started my hacking, got my old seizure hack going. I'm going, oh lordy man, we kicked off my seizures, so for sure I'd probably been in the seizure cycle, I don't know, Friday pretty much all day when the headache started. Pretty mild stuff. Kind of like dog. Just a day or two. Relocate it, pop back in, start hack it out, seize it out. You're done. So anyway, I've never had a seizure in my sleep, so I had a seizure in my sleep. And you're like, Chris, how do you know you had it in your sleep? Well, I'm on painkillers. And I don't like painkillers. I don't like a lot of stuff they get. I'm hypersensitive to meds and just can't take them, man. They cause more problems than they're worth. And they agitate my seizures and stuff, and the medical system does, but they don't know. They're like, oh, we don't care, we don't know, we don't blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I was off the pain med, wasn't taking pain med. Of course, I knew the seizures was going on, so I'm sitting in my recliner here, and I got a pillow here tucked in to keep me in here in case I try to roll out or whatever. And I didn't really expect them to go off. I figured I was going to be hacking like a dog for a little while. Maybe a week, maybe two, maybe go in and get an EEG done, get some waves. Let them look and see if they can figure out what kind of epilepsy it is again. We already done that little game. Did that back in the 90s. And things ain't really changed. You living in a humpback herd. They leave everybody dislocated. Everybody's got the seizures. So anyway, yeah, I seized out. And I knew it because of the pain. I woke up and, man, it just felt like somebody beat the hell out of me and made me even worse. So, first thing I do is get up and go get me a painkiller, and it didn't take very long for me to get back to sleep. And of course my seizure hitch, my hacking, is gone. Hack almost the whole day, almost 18 hours of hacking, and boom, it stopped. So I knew the seizures had stopped. So I'm pretty happy about that. Everybody's happy if they get rid of the seizures. And yeah, I've been healing up. Got her on hyperdrive now since I am seized out. I'm going into what I was dealing with the doctors trying to avoid this. I did not want to have seizures again. I mean, nobody wants to have seizures. But these were avoidable. For me, they're avoidable. Everybody else is dislocated. Y'all done been whiplashed. Y'all are all out. Y'all are all growing forward. That's your big mistake in the medical system. They leave everybody dislocated, and they label the complications. And you're the cash cow. And I don't know if they're smart enough to figure it out, because they may actually be that stupid. Anyway, God bless in the 405. I'm doing better. I can't tell how good things are with this new valve and everything, because I'm so weakened and all that from all the testing and all stuff. But yeah, things are looking good. Later.